Happy Friday. Happy Friday, November the 19th. What is it, 5 weeks to Christmas? Um, four? Yeah. Um, Hi, let me know how you're doing. Today, I also wanted to talk about a bit more about why I push you guys with your realness. You already know this, and I'm sure I've already talked about this. But I feel like it's a good time to kind of revisit some of that why. So here's the thing. In one lifetime, it is inhumanly possible for us to know ourselves well, fully well. That's how complex the human psyche is. That's how complex our defense mechanisms are. That's how complex it is with understanding the effects of the outside world on us, our relationships, our work relationships, our family relationships, all of it. All of these things affect us. And so, if we're not paying attention to what's happening deep inside of us from within us, then our existence becomes simply about reactivity to others. We become this little, it's kind of like a piece of I don't know, like a floating leaf on the ocean that's just kind of this, oh, okay, I guess I'm going to go there. I guess I'm going to go there. Okay, I guess I'm going to go there. That is what our lives will do to us if we're not grounded in what's real and truthful within. I would love for us, for that leaf to somehow, I don't know if this is a good enough analogy, but for it to root somewhere and stand firm and decide which way it's going to go. Because our relationships and the people around us and our social world, and believe me, I am an expert at the social world, it will affect us deeply. So, what I'm really trying for us to do is to simply understand that we must go within, and within means, how do I feel? How am I being affected? What am I reacting to? What might I be overreacting to? And why? What is behind the many things that are driving my moods? There's so much more to us. And unless we are intentional about facing that part of us and digging deep and living from there, we're going to be unhappy. We will simply be somebody and something that floats around for the existence of everybody else. And there's enough people that will cause you to drift around and are happy to have you in their orbit so they can decide which way to drift you according to their needs. So this is deep, guys. And so what can we do about this? How can we be more real? The same thing that I've always been talking about is you talk about how you feel every second of the day if you can. Obviously, that's not possible, but you jot down how you're feeling. You jot down your feelings and you jot down what you are reacting to. That's going to get you started. That's a doorway, at least, of some sort. And then you follow that up with observing from your gut feeling. And then you follow that up with some time to let yourself think things through, as opposed to reacting and feeling hurt and feeling angry and being all of those other things that are about others. You are the only person who can go deep in there. You're the only person who can get right in there and figure out what's what and find out what you really want to live by and live with. I hope this is making sense in some sort. The problem when people don't do this is we can very easily result in physical ailments. And I'm not talking little ones. This could be really, really big if it isn't already for some of you folks. So my wish for you is never mind about the people you are reacting to, and never mind the situations that are causing you a lot of stress. Park that for a second and dig inside about why. Why does it matter? that these people are affecting me? What is it about them that I need to learn about myself and how I view myself and how I feel about myself? It's complicated, and I wish it wasn't, but it is. And the many events in our lives have affected how that us, how the I, how the me has formed. And that's okay, because we can't pick what we're born into and what kind of lives we end up having sort of growing up. But when we are in there and we can see, then we can reestablish some sort of power and some sort of control over how our lives could be from here. When we react strongly to other people, believe it or not, that's not always about the other people. It's big. So I'm hoping that from this you can glean the things. Hopefully this something in here is appealing to that deep, deep part of inside of you that's dying to be heard. Because I haven't met anybody else who said, I went inward and I started living from me and I hated my life. The opposite. The opposite. Life isn't full and delightful until we really know and love who we are deep inside. Deep, deep, deep down inside. Solid no matter what. I hope this has been helpful, folks. And I wish you deep thinking as a result of this and some deep reflections. And have a great day.